There are only two instances in which a woman would ever hypothetically hit the wall, and I say hypothetically because women don't hit the wall, okay? That is a concept invented by men that is projected onto women. But women don't hit the wall. But if they were to hit the wall, hypothetically speaking, the only two times they would ever hit the wall would be one, if they're literally dead, and two, if they decide to stop taking care of themselves. And I'm not talking about just taking care of your physical appearance, because that is what a lot of women focus all their attention on. But when you, as a woman, are able to take care of your physical appearance, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, you're in tune with yourself, you don't neglect yourself, you don't neglect your needs, you have a community of people who support you and understand you, you're never, ever gonna hit the wall. The reason why men love saying you're gonna hit the wall is because they're scared of hitting the wall. They're scared of being old and alone, and they want you to hurry up and settle for them so that they're not old and alone. So it's projection. Not to mention, it's completely untrue that nobody's gonna want you as you get older as long as you, as a woman, continue taking good care of yourself, because the amount of men who want you actually increases. That's why I said you're not gonna hit the wall as a woman unless you're literally dead or you decide to stop taking care of yourself. Because if you're not gonna stop taking care of yourself, men are constantly gonna want you. Constantly. Even if you're married with kids, divorced, widowed, whatever, they're gonna want you. That is a fact. So stop letting these red pill men scare you with this hitting the wall phrase that they love to use, because we all know it's just a projection of how scared they are of being old and alone. It's just funny to me the way these men think that their attention determines our value, when in reality, most of us don't want their attention, and also they don't look like people that we want attention from. So it's just a little conflicting to me when I hear things like hitting the wall, because I'm like, when would that ever be a thing for any woman? Unless she was literally dead or stopped taking care of herself. And that's on that. Period.
So apparently there's this thing that sexist men on the internet say happens to women when we turn 30, and it's called hitting the wall. And basically it means that when you turn 30, you are going to become ugly and old and unlovable, and no one will ever want to date you. So I just want to show you what it really looks like when you turn 30, because I turned 30 today.
Today I learned that women hit the wall at 35 years old. So I'm about to hit the wall next year? Is it cold there? Is it at least furnished? Lord, what's that gonna do? Please.
Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video, we are talking about Black women reacting to men saying that at 30 and above, when they reach 30 years old, they've hit the wall. Okay, so like we've seen this trend on TikTok where a lot of men are saying that when a woman reaches a 30 years old, they lose their value, they lose the people who come across them, they lose their beauty, they lose a lot of things. Okay, so people now they've started reacting to it, saying that most of the women say they don't lose their value, they don't lose their beauty. Is that most of the women now they've been independent, and they know how to take care of themselves, and they don't need men anymore. Okay, so I think men are just upset and try to lower their self-esteem of different women. Okay, so about this hitting the wall is I think why they're saying that when you're 30 you hit the wall because of maybe menopause, which start at 35 going above. You can maybe you have no chance of having kids, and um, but that can't be the reason. If because now this world where we are, people now are choosing to be child free. If you want, you can be child free. We've seen people who are 30 years, but they look as if they're in their 20s. They're taking good care of their body, but they're living healthy. They found men. Okay, So they say when you reach 30 years, it's very difficult to find a man. True, I've also observed that. But again, it also takes the people who are around you and the people, the men you bring in your life, the people you want to date in your life. Okay, so I've seen people are starting again at their 30s and are being successful. Okay, they end up being successful too. So I think you shouldn't be feel bad about the hitting the wall. In some extent it has a truth, but some extent it's not, because um it has, this thing of lowering self-esteem for women, which is not very good. Yeah. So modern women now, a lot of women are pissed with it because it doesn't feel nice. Like saying 35 you're hitting the wall, at 35 you're going to look ugly. These things which, as someone is telling you, it's kind of weird. Yeah, so I feel like it's not right to tell anyone that way. But it's a TikTok trend and women are on it and women are responding. They're saying 30 years are not even hitting the wall. They have their money, they're financially stable, they are beautiful, and they're working on themselves. So if they don't need men anymore, they don't even have time for a man. They're just having time to put their things straight and work hard. That's what they're doing. Guys, like, people are just now quitting dating. The men, we just heard men have stopped dating. Now it's women, now they're saying they've stopped dating. So I don't know where we're going, if people will ever date. Maybe people will be having their situationships. I don't really understand. Yeah, so there's a lot of debate about uh black and black women and black men about dating, because we've been having a lot of issues where black women always complain that it's very complicated, like, to date a black man at the moment. And when you look at the divorce rate are going really high. Almost 70% of the people, they get divorced. And mostly they say when you meet in your 20s, and you get married to someone in your 20s, you don't really think straight. So you're just you're just having this feeling that you're in love and everything. But once you start um get married and start staying in that marriage, after some years you're going to realize that you feel like you made a mistake. Like, this is not your person, this is not the right person you want to be with. Yeah, so those are the things which are really happening. And the war is, they always say the war is under defeated. The war is like that. Because I feel like a lot of people, they say they feel lonely when they reach 35 and above. So I think that also plays something, yeah. So guys, thank you for watching. Bye bye.